Hi, you. It's me, Nicole Phoenix Star, and this is the Nick Star podcast. I didn't realize that last week's podcast had funky random audio until I got lots of people telling me. Yeah, and I had actually purchased a new lapel speaker that I had ordered, I don't know, around that time that I recorded it. But anyway, it hadn't arrived yet, but it has arrived and it is on my top at the moment. So I am going to believe that the sound quality is not all funky and that we have clear transmission today. So what I wanted to talk about is I don't know, I've still felt somewhat in the in-betweens, and I don't know, coming back to my original OG house sit, which is my semi-permanent house sit, has been truly wonderful because I have my own bed here and I have all the rest of my clothes in the cupboard, and yeah, I have some personal things and it's a real kind of homecoming situation. And Leo will be home this weekend for a visit, which is fun because I don't know, we haven't been here together for a while and it was a big part of our transitional journey. I've had this kind of noise in my head that has been kind of it feels like residual conditioning, saying, all right, now we've got a bit more time and space. Let's do. Let's do all those projects. Let's do all this stuff. And it's noise. It's not actually an energetic pull. It's not like a clear, direct sign to flow into any of those projects. It's this kind of annoying noise. And I really feel that I need to give myself more space and grace to integrate and not just jump in, filling my days with things I think I should do now that I don't have to make a school lunch or go to the bus stop. It feels like I would be supplementing one for the other, and that feels incongruent and completely out of alignment. Over the last week or so, I've started bringing in a lot more ritual into my life, which has been glorious, and really setting myself up for the whole year to be weaving through more of a ritual day-to-day existence and bringing more presence into everything I do, and not just getting the food prep done, but being really present and filling all my food prep containers with love. And I don't know, I've been burning incense more often, and the aroma activates parts of me that feel instantly sacred, and recognizing the sacredness in all of the mundane moments and getting to feel my life in that way rather than just walking through the to-do list and being really aware of the sacredness. I came across this book in the house that I'm in because it is a mini library, and it really landed penetratively to me. And it's fascinating because everyone that I've shared it with has felt the intensity of these words, and it's from a guy called Tim Minchin, which I have since been told is an Australian comedian or writer or something. He's a doctor of maybe philosophy or something, I'm not sure, but on the back of this book that I picked up called You Don't Have to Have a Dream, advice from the incrementally ambitious Tim Minchin, he wrote, life will sometimes seem long and tough, and you will sometimes be happy and sometimes sad, and then you'll be old, and then you'll be dead. There is only one sensible thing to do with this empty existence, and that is fill it. And I went, oh, yes. We can fill life with so many things that you don't buy at a shopping mall and that you don't get from the external, but from intentionality and just your frequency. And this is exactly the commitment that I made to myself from my rite of passage into my 50s, and that was to live from a place of enrichment where every moment I am so present that I'm using the time and not wasting a moment, and I'm never killing time because that just sounds brutal and horrific and so sad. And that allowing myself to feel all the range of emotions and feelings, and if rage needs some space, then rage can have the space. And if sadness wants to visit for the afternoon, then sadness can visit. And it's so easy to fill life with joy in the most simplest ways, and being in awe of the serendipitous moments. And that's how to create an enriched life. And sure, maybe you want to buy something from the shopping mall and it's awesome and fun and amazing, then that's cool too, but happiness cannot be bought at the mall. A dopamine hit of happiness can be found at the mall, and then it just disappears and doesn't fill the life and the moments into a tapestry of enrichment and beauty and freedom and adventure and yumminess and intensity and excruciating beauty. and everything else in between. So now I'm going to complete this podcast and go and walk in the forest and hug some trees and listen to the bugs and the birds and the silence and the stillness and just be. So thank you for listening to me today. I am so grateful. And my website is www.nickstar.com. Not that there's anything new there. And I actually don't know what's there right now. I probably need to update that now that my container's closed. And that I just have no offerings right now. Although I always am open to a one-off one-on-one call or a short container if someone felt aligned and reached out and asked me to do so. Because that's how we roll. All right. Short and sweet. Oh, my love. Thank you. Mwah.